said it was going to let up. You can already tell it's letting up. Good morning, y'all. It is day 68, September 12th, and I am leaving Upper Goose Pond cabin. So, this morning was crazy. So I checked the weather last night, and it said it wasn't going to rain until 7, maybe 8 in the morning, and then it was going to be light, like 0.04, not a big deal. Well, at 4:30 this morning, I heard the first drops on my tent. So I quickly got out of my tent, grabbed everything I could, packed up so fast, and ran to the Upper Goose cabin onto the porch. And so I just kind of sat there, and then the caretaker turned on the lights, and he came out and asked me if I wanted to come in and have some coffee. And I was like, oh yes, that would be great. So I actually woke up at 4:30, and it's 8:30 right now. The rain, though, is supposed to just be really, really light, off and on, until like 4. So MLB, well, I guess we should call them M&M LB, because Mule is hiking with them now. And they're still back there, and they're waiting for the rain to stop completely before they get on trail. But so I told them I'd meet them at this shelter that's 16 miles up, and then I should only have like 9 miles to hike into Great Barrington. I think it's, yeah, Great Barrington. And yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna hike 60 miles today. But if I'm feeling a little good and the weather cooperates, I may go farther, so I don't have to hike so far into Great Barrington. But I talked to a Nobo. He said there's a travel lodge that's a good deal to stay in, and they have decent Wi-Fi and laundry and everything. So I think that's where I'm gonna hit. And yeah, so let me see, 16 today, and I should go in. Another thing, it's the food. My food is so low. I don't really have a lot of food. Hopefully I have enough for today, and then that little bit tomorrow. I think I do. So we'll see. And if not, I can always barter food for stuff, because I have stuff that people pretty much will barter anything for. So yeah, so I'm hoping the rain stays low, and actually I'm hoping it goes away, and I'm hoping to, I don't know, get some good miles in today. Maybe even go past that 60-mile mark would be great. But it's 8:30. I usually am on trail like, I don't know, 7 at least. So we'll have to see what happens today. But anyways, I'm gonna stay optimistic and positive, and I'm gonna hike southbound, and I'll get back with y'all. All right. So I've hiked about 7 miles today. I have like 9 miles to go to that shelter. And today, basically today, when I was at the cabin, at first I was looking at the rain, the weather, and I was really thinking about just getting off at this road or one of the roads coming up and just going into town early. But then the rain, it said it wasn't going to rain that much, and the rainfall pretty much was going to end at 9 and then just be like, there was going to be a little, maybe a couple hours where it was going to be like 0.04 inches of rain, which is basically a drizzle. Now that's what it said yesterday too, and it obviously changed because this morning it was raining pretty good. So I kind of just hung out for a while, and then I checked it again. The weather didn't change. It's still saying the same thing. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and shoot for that 16, the shelter at 16. And I think I said this earlier, and it will give me like not even 10 miles to hike into town. But man, I was just feeling so demoralized this morning. I just did not want to hike. I didn't want to film. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to go in town, lay in bed, and watch TV and eat. Man, I was like trying to brush it off, trying to be like positive and you got this, you can do this. And man, I was just like, oh, I'm not feeling good. And then my stomach started growling at me, and I was like, what is going on? Because I only have so much food because I messed up on my food. I ate 4 huge pancakes with tons of butter and syrup, tons of fat, a honey bun this morning, tons of coffee, and my stomach was just like growling at me like it wants more food. And I'm just like, shut up. Because man, I mean, geez, how much food does it need? And I just was like, done. I'm like, done. I'm going to get out. I'm going to get off anyways, because I'm just not feeling it today. But I don't know, something shifted. I mean, I'm still not like yippee, but I'm feeling a little bit better. And then if you saw in that footage, that deer just kind of spooked it for a minute, and then it didn't run off. And then I did the universal animal call, and it stopped, and it looked at me, and it started going like that, like smelling me. And I swear to God, after it did that, it had this like look on its face, and I know it was like, oh, you stink. But it didn't run from me, and it kind of liked me. And every time I did the old, you could tell it was like, and it must be tame. And obviously people have talked to it before because it knows the universal animal sound. I wonder who came up with that sound. Who was the first person to come up with that sound and was like, hey, this actually works on almost every animal. That would be a cool thing to learn. But anyways, so I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and push to that shelter. But I'm not going to lie, today's one of those days I just want to get this section over with, get in that shelter, and have the day be over. Most days out here, I'm enjoying it, and I'm soaking up everything around me, and I just love it. But today I just want the hike to be over, and I want to be where I'm supposed to be and go to sleep and start a new day tomorrow. So yeah, I'm having a hard time staying in the present moment, which is not good. But like I said, I'm getting better, progress. That's all that matters, right? So anyways, I'm going to keep on hiking southbound, and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all. So as you can tell, the rain's picked up again. Weather was wrong again. This is definitely more than what it said. So whatever. I'm just being honest. I cannot stand hiking in the rain. It's just not fun. Honestly, I'd rather be at my home cleaning my bathrooms than doing this. I don't know. I'm just one of those people, man. Call me a fair weather hiker. I don't know, but I just do not like the rain, man, at all. But anyways, I still have 7.2 miles to get to that shelter. And it's like 1 o'clock, which I should make it have plenty of time, but I just hoping the rain backs off a little bit. Because like I said, it's just so demoralizing. From now on, I'm really going to try so hard to schedule my zeros on rain days. Because, I mean, I just don't like it. And there's no reason why I should be out here hiking if I'm not having fun. That's just how I look at it. So anyways, I'm not trying to be glum. I'm just telling you how I feel right now. And that's how I feel. So I'm going to get back to hiking because that's what I have to do. I have no choice. And I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all. So, man, the sun's starting to come out a little bit. The rain tapered off, and then the sun, I saw it kind of went under behind the clouds again, but you can see, but it came out, and I actually saw like sunbeams. Man, I'm telling you, there's nothing better than when it's been raining and overcast all day, and then all of a sudden that rain tapers down, and all of a sudden the sun starts to come out a little bit, the birds start chirping. Man, it just brings your mood all the way up. It really does. And even though it kind of went back down now, I think it's going to keep trying to peek through more and more because that is what the weather said. So hopefully, yeah, I mean, it honestly, it only rained kind of annoyingly for maybe an hour and a half. And that just happened to be the time that I was going through all those open meadows and fields. Oh, but then it started just to be a drizzle for about an hour, and now it's just, I don't even think it's raining. It's just the water coming off the trees. Whew, man, so nice. I think I only have like 3 miles left to that shelter, and I think it's only 2 o'clock. I'll probably get there super early. But I think I'm just gonna stay there because, like I said, I'll sleep in that shelter, keep all my stuff dry. There's not a lot of, it's not the weekend. Like I said, there shouldn't be any northbounders. Those guys that I saw yesterday that saying the bubble was behind them, there's something up with them. I thought they might be messing with me, but they seemed dead serious. And then I talked to the section hiker last night at Upper Goose, and she said they said the same thing to her. And honestly, the dude, he was out of shape. I think they were, I hate, well, I'm not going to make any judgments, but I think they were just out of their minds or just being stupid, whatever. I'm just happy that it's not raining no more and it looks like the sun may come out a little bit. So, yes, yes. my spirits are lifted, and I'm going to hike southbound, and I'll get back with y'all. All right. So this is my home for the night. This is South Mount Wilcox Shelter. As you can see, there's a bunk there. And this is my bunk down here. And there's a bunk there. Another one up there. And then sleeping up there. I don't know, you could probably fit 6 people, 5 comfortably. And then that is the view. And as you can see, it is still raining. Hey y'all, so I made it to the shelter. 16 miles. The first part was pretty easy, but then the last part was just climbing and climbing and climbing. And let me see, I'd only seen 3 people on the trail all day. Earlier when I was telling you the sun was coming out, well, the sun went right back away and it just kept raining. It's still raining and it's like almost 4 o'clock. And, but the weather did say it would rain till 4 and then stop tapering around like 5. So, it's still what it predicted. But man, I've never been so happy to get to a shelter before. I'm telling you. Today was, I just wanted it to be over. Even though the trail was beautiful and I enjoyed a bunch of it, it's just, when it just started raining real good, I was just done. I'm like, oh, I just want to get to that shelter and just let my day be over with. And I'm here now, so my hiking is done for the day, and I am happy about that. I really am. And so MLB and Mule said they were all going to come here. I'm sure they will. But no one's here yet. I don't know who else will show up. You never know. There shouldn't be a lot of northbounders, like I said. I mean, I can't even believe there are any. And maybe some section hikers. But I think most people would be off the trail. And it's like a Thursday today, so no weekenders. So yeah, I'm going to sit at that picnic table. I'm going to eat a little bit of something, and then I'm going to start editing my video, and I'll get back with y'all. All right. Well, as you can see, it's still raining. I think it's 4:30. No one showed up yet. I'm by myself. And yeah, the rain did not let up at all. That sunshine, it only came out for like 5 seconds, and then it went away. But early riser, I'm dry. I had dry clothes to put on. Everything in my pack stayed dry. I'm warm. I have food. I'm sheltered. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Today was good. Today was a success. And even though I had some glum time, and a lot of the time I was just like, I don't want to be hiking. Today was good. It was a success. I did what I had to do, and I got where I had to get to. I'm warm. I'm dry. I'm fairly comfortable. And I'm gonna be dry tonight. The rain should definitely stop by tonight. So today was a great day. Yes, it was.
It's not even going crazy yet. That's pretty tense.
Oh, if I can eat all this, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh my god. It packs so much food. I look down at it's so hard for me to get the bottom.
Hey y'all. So I'm gonna end it for today. So MLB and Mule did show up at the shelter, and they're all like just layered up and in their sleeping bags trying to get warm. It is starting to get really chilly. This shelter right here is the old original shelter that was originally here, and it's still here. You can still sleep in it, but it looks like, if you look close, I don't know if you can see, looks like a porcupine chewed the heck out of it though. But the shelter we're at, it's the new shelter, and it's just down the hill about, I don't know, 50 yards, not very far. So anyways, what did I do? I did 16 miles today from Upper Goose Pond Cabin to this shelter, which I said earlier and I can't remember what it is now. Oh man, and it's a crazy name, of course. And yeah, so it was a rainy day, but you know, I got here, and I'm gonna make the most of it. And my phone, actually, my battery's almost dead, and so I'm probably gonna even have to edit this tomorrow when I get into town. So tomorrow I actually have 11.9. I thought it was only 10, but it's 11.9 into Great Barrington. And then I'm going to go and probably stay at the Travel Lodge. And since I'm probably going to get there kind of late, I'm probably going to take a zero tomorrow. Plus, I just want to rest. And it's going to be a little ways before I take another zero after that. So I figured it's a good town to do it in. There's a lot of stuff there. So I'll just go ahead and do it there. So yeah, I should be getting into town tomorrow. And then taking a zero. But yeah, for now, I'm going to go back to the shelter, and I'm probably just going to get in my sleeping bag and probably read so I don't use up much of my battery. And I will talk with y'all in the morning. All right.